Hey, Kiki with HemiLoah. What's good, what's poppin'? Alright, so we up here early morning. Gonna do some readings. Chilling with some water-inspired music and some crystals and all that good stuff, getting the tea. So our general today is going to be, are they putting like bad magic on you, okay? Because we need to know. People be trying it. People be so obsessive. And I feel you if you're going through that. Like, I think with I think like nowadays we're used to people being like, we watch each other's social media and stuff. But some people, it's like they feel so entitled to you, and they won't stop. Like, they think that, especially when they think that they're spiritual or whatever. That was me, y'all. Don't get off. You said, the light. That was me. I clicked it. This little cord is so wonky. But yeah, so it's like people feel like they are entitled to just stalk every single thing you get. So I just relate to that. And I was feeling that energy, and they were like, yeah, go ahead and go on into a general for that. So I think someone needs to hear it, and we'll get some insight here so we can see how to clean up that energy for you, know what people are targeting so you can bless that area yourself, because they try it. Doesn't mean they're going to succeed. So we don't let our fears get the best of us or anything like that. You can always reclaim your power. And we're going to do some readings because, yeah, I'm tired of it. Like, people need to go. They need to understand that go get doesn't mean like stalk me more, hate follow, try to befriend those on the peripheral of my life. Like, literally, like, stalk the mukbangers that I watch, like, just everywhere. Just go. So let's go ahead and do some readings. So our options here, and we're going to do live reads too. Hey, Sylvia. Our options here are Amethyst Slice, Amethyst Cluster, and Obsidian, Mahogany Obsidian. I love Obsidian. I've been sitting here with the Snowflake Obsidian. Oh, let me make sure that I don't have this. I usually don't monetize this, but let me make sure, because otherwise, it's on. Okay. It's never on long enough for it to do anything for the live anyway, so we'll take it off so I can play with HemiLoah in the background and they don't try to ding me. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. So yes, we're starting off the morning with the bang. I had a little cat nap, but I haven't gone to sleep yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. We have crystal grid cards, we have oracles, tea leaf cards, and tarot. Alright, so if you chose the Amethyst Slice, and by the way, there's 2 videos up. I uploaded it when like no one, like, it's not high traffic time, but there's one about loyalties to see if someone's loyal to you, and there is one to see how like a third party, anybody, it doesn't have to be like a cheating situation, but any third party felt when they found out you were pregnant, or how will they feel if they found out you were pregnant. Okay, so it could be a grandma, like we had everybody coming through on that reading. It could be, yeah, anyone, a friend, a bestie, an ex, a suitor. Alright, Amethyst Slice. Let's see what's going on. Are people putting bad magic on you? Who is it? This reading, I feel like it's more when you know someone is. Like, this person's messing with you. What's going on? Tell me so I can go ahead and protect, clean up my energy, get refocused. Everyone thinks Sagittarius season, everyone wants to dabble in everything, especially with Venus and Scorpio. We have an eclipse coming up, new moon in Sagittarius. So right now we're on a Scorpio moon, which is probably why I'm doing this reading. Then we have a new moon in Sagittarius. We have eclipse. We have Saturn and Jupiter, which will be, they're in conjunction, but they'll be moving into Aquarius, like on the winter solstice. So a whole generational shift of energy. So yeah, there's a lot going on in December for sure. So for group A, Amethyst Slice, calling in the good spirit crew in a big way. With all honesty, accuracy, and clarity, please let us know what's going on with people trying to put bad magic on them. Please reveal it to us. Give us all the details that we need so that they can proactively protect themselves and do any bad energy sent their way. Okay, we have water cleansing. So this could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If you've been doing water baths, that could be good. This person could be trying to use water in some way. Oh, yay. They could be trying to use water in some way to harm you. So they could, if you're like, hey, that's my element, they could be trying to use it against you. And how funny, I'm playing a water playlist right now. So I have Sudan Archives has a song called Water. Sutra has Waves, the Water. There's Water Drumming, like all very ancestral water songs that I have here. Mima Amakim, which is From the Depths, like all of these songs that I'm playing right now. So yes, they could be trying to use water against you. We have Watcher of the West, so they could have done this during Scorpio season because we have autumn and water. They could be a fall sign, Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Yeah, those are fall signs. It could be that you will need an official spiritual bath to cleanse this energy. We also have fire signs, so yeah, they could definitely be Scorpio or Sagittarius, which could be why they're feeling like they're in their power and their optimum time right now. They could have done some kind of like dance ritual to build up their energy physically and try to put energy on you. They could live to the west of you or somewhere where it's warmer than maybe where you are. Global warming, shoot, it's like there's not even snow or anything going on now in most places. But I feel like they watch you a lot. See how there's this like this person creeping? I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Person like creeping. This person's bathing. This person could use Psalms, because this reminded me of like David and Bathsheba, or like there's a few stories like that in the Bible or whatever, in the Torah, where there was people like spying on people bathing, and that whole thing with like David and Bathsheba, and he, you know, so the Psalms, they could be trying to use the Psalms, which are a spell book, on you. They could be trying to curse your prosperity and your blessings, and also, especially if you're feminine identified, they could be trying to take away your allure, your draw. If you have a yoni, they could be trying to close that up, okay? Because they, either way, they look like they don't want you to be sexually attractive. They don't want you to be sexually active to other people, okay? One more from, I knew it, Beltane, which is literally, it's the symbol of the maypole is the hoop and the pole for well, some people's intimate interactions, what it looks like. And we have the phallus here, the pole, and the hoop right here. So they definitely, especially if you're in like cisgender connections, or yeah, I feel like this person's just really, really jealous. Ugh, okay, so let's get some more cards. I'm just like, oh, why are you like that? I'm already done before I started this reading, you guys. I'm on your side. What's their problem? Okay, here we go. What energies, if there's any crystals that they've been using energetically, please reveal them to us. Please let us know the zodiac signs, crystals, and energies of this person who's putting stuff on group A. Aventurine. I had these two come up together in this. This is water drumming, if you can hear it. It's really badass. Aries, they could have an Aries Mercury, Aries placement. This feels like an Aries situation, like someone who might have Venus or Mars in Aries and is like really jealous. We have Taurus energy. Yeah, so they're, again, they're trying to block your prosperity, your fortune, your opportunity. They could have used Aventurine in that. We have Kunzite, which is dumb because this is like such a like universally compassionate crystal, but so this energy that they're trying to block femininity, transition. So if you're trying to transition, they could be trying to give you problems with that, and this unity between like the blending of like, you know, masculine energy, feminine energy, or something of that nature. We have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Venus, and Pluto energy. So yeah, this person could be putting some really bad energy to you. Like Venus Pluto contacts could even be like abuse happening, like a partner abuses you or something. This is someone very, very, very jealous. We have Libra with Venus and Mars, so they're trying to aggressively block your sexual life, your interaction and attraction with other people. We have Ametrine energy, which again is like the blending of masculine, feminine energy. So they have like very nasty intent. They remind me of someone who would like pretend to be your friend and like spike your drink. Malachite wanted to fall, so I guess we should take that. Yeah, trauma. trauma, intensity, transformation, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Venus. So all of the signs here, they could have Venus, Pluto, or Mars. Those are the planets. We got Venus, Pluto, Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto. We have all of them pretty much. And Aries, Libra, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Scorpio, Capricorn. We have fire and water here. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do about all this, because they ain't gonna just sit here and think they're gonna do something. I don't know what they're. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all know I ain't gonna leave you hanging. Let's see what we're gonna do about this. Let's clean it up. Yes. A water drumming. Okay, here we go. Well, let's first get this. What should we do about the situation? Advice. Spider, what a wild web we weave, dear child, a delicious mystery untamed. So you're figuring out their secrets. They could have thought they put something to block this so you wouldn't find out they did this, but I'm a really good reader. We have elements. So they could be jealous. You know, we literally have water and fire. The elements came out in this reading. So they could be jealous of how you work your elements. You guys, water and fire are polar opposite elements, even though we tend to like each other and be similar in some ways. So they could be jealous of your element, maybe your polar opposite signs or elements of them. They could be trying to curse you by your own element. So if you're fire, they hope you burn down your life, get out of control, or they hope they can snuff you out. If you're water, they hope you dry up, dehydrate, or they hope that you just are so in your feelings that you can't even function. Okay, so they're trying to use your elements against you. So this says rooted, helping you be secure, helping you to feel every tremor on the web. Trust your intuition. If you have a dream, if you have a inkling, if you have a thought, real witches know when someone does something to them. So trust that, allow that real witch gene to kick in for yourself. Okay, root worker, bruja, whatever's your term, rooted, root worker, because you know. All right, and that's why sometimes I'm just like looking at people in the chat, like, you know when someone messes with you, when you're actually really psychic, like on that level, like we all are, but on that level. So listen to yourself, okay? You know what's going on. Silence. You might have to sit there and give yourself some time to figure out your energy. Know what your energy looks like, feels like, because then you'll know what is abnormal there, okay? All right, from the depths. Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't even steal this. I love this too. This is so funny because this is very similar. I didn't pick this option, but this is very similar to one I just checked in and did. This person could also be watching you on the web. They could be like what I was just saying, like they knew different social media sites and influencers that I would watch their content and stuff, and now they're literally just going on all of them, like bombarding it, commenting until they get attention from that person, just trying to take up every space that they knew I was in. Like it's too much, y'all. But spider energy is very sacred in many of my ancestral traditions. So look to the spider stories in your traditions and see what medicine or advice they can provide for you. You can also see spiders as a good symbol to remind you that you're going to be protected, whatever workings they're trying to do towards you, okay? We have embracing. You might see cranes as a good symbol too, and illumination. So here it looks frozen. It looks like it's immovable, but there's a whole like tidal wave coming in here, and we have the water energy. So reclaim your fire water energy. Water is your emotions. Don't let this outside sway from this person make you close down your emotions to others and freeze others out, or be overly emotional and reactionary to people. And the same with fire. Don't let it block your actions. Again, they were trying to touch your luck and your money and your sex life. So no, we ain't allowing that. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. From the tea leaf cards, they love to spell tea, or spell tea. Fly. Yes, depression. I almost said that so many times when I was talking about emotions. Okay, so they could be really, they wanted you to look, just a little old fly. You might even have some little gnats or flies around or something. This person's energy. So they were just trying to send bad health, just everything. Again, mess with your sensual life. Psychic. What? It's still so amazing. I know we do this, but you got the eye, which is protection. Psychic ability, trust Trust your intuition. What did he say, y'all? What did I say? What did I say? Trust your intuition. You're the spider. This is your web, okay? I don't know what they're doing. Look, oh my God, you guys. Hello, you probably caught that before I even did. The fly and the spider. They think they're the spider, but they're the fly in your web. They played themselves. Okay? We're here to elevate your game, remind you who you are. Okay? Look at this. Some of them spying so much they think they're gonna sit here and get this reading to help them out. No, you can't. You can't use our own readings against ourselves. Get out of here. Scat. And I don't mean jazz. Wow. Oh my, look. Let me get that broom and sweep up these ends. New home, new attitude. So yes, look at those row weights opening. You might even have a ceremonial broom in your home. They're very big in the fall. You can find them traditionally made, cinnamon brooms, things of that nature. Do your floor cleanses. We had spiritual baths. Clean your house top to bottom. If you have anything from this person, release it. I'll pull tarot to get a bit more specific too. I think they're giving us all the zodiac signs because when we're working on a deep magical level, I think a lot of you read charts and stuff. You know all their different placements, right? So it gave us a lot of placements and signs, but we'll try to narrow it down for those who are a little overwhelmed with that. Yeah, teardrops, great personal sorrow. So the eyes, you got both eyes on it. So you might have one eye crying and upset this is happening, but you have the other eye like, okay, let me handle this. So don't give up on yourself. Yeah, that will help clarify your thinking. Pay attention to your work. Yeah, because they are trying to mess with your finances. They're trying to make you too tired and sad to work. Ooh, especially if you're like I said, an influencer or something. They're watching you. They're sitting there. They hope you don't continue so they can keep their fertility. So they can keep maybe stealing your content, or you call in sick. They get extra hours at work. People are shady, y'all. You gotta watch them. So with both eyes, right, and the third eye. Some of you will be working from home instead. You might want to make sure you really cleanse your area that you're doing your work from, because a lot of us are working from home anyway, so people are seeing directly to our homes, our desks, things like that. So remember that as well. Okay, this person, we have Knight of Pentacles, so this could be someone that is through again, through work. You might have met them through your platform. This could be someone that you blocked or you restricted in some way, because this always looks like they're sitting in jail. It kind of also looks like they're sitting in a crib, so this person could be younger than you or just be super immature, and they feel like everyone needs to baby them, take care of them, teacher's pet to them. They get very jealous if all attention isn't directly on them, like just fertilizing them 24/7. This could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo placements. They could have 6th house placements. 7 of Wands reverse. This person's a super sore loser. Okay, yeah. So they do want you to pay attention to all the signs, because I think their whole chart is here in this reading. But they could have some, I don't really feel like they're Aquarius placements just like that. But for some of you they might, just in case, because it's a general read. But I think it's saying listen to all the placements here. 7 of Wands reverse. They could have very sore expressions, or loser expressions of 5th house placements, Aries placements. Again, mostly they could have like Leo or Aries in their Venus or Mars and not do good expressions of them. Okay. Anything else? We have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, so they hope that they can just make you sit, feel sad, depressed, and that you will just see how they're stealing your energy. All right, again, they could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ace of Cups, they could be a water sign. And they could be someone who's very infatuated with you, or again, infatuated with your work or your content. And so they hope that they can keep draining your energy. They could literally be a psychic vampire for sure. So that's all right though. You got that spider energy to help you, and we know that you're good. Look, give them the silent treatment. Reroot yourself and ground yourself. I love that she's like in the water to root herself and ground yourself. So reclaim your elements. Rock your elements. No one else should try to use your elements against you or act like they can do them better. And cling to your stories, your folk tales, especially those that are connected, like your roots, right? It says your roots, especially those connected to spider lore that will help you, or lore about cranes. Okay. Remember to be bold. Their kind of energy, their magic is knocked off when you gain confidence, because they need you small to work their magic. They need to have you shrink. Like, if, let's say, if you guys were in a classroom together, they would want you to shrink. They would smirk at you. They would come and use your personality, your language, your ideas to get everyone's attention. That, you know, they would just mimic you, and they would hope that you would stay quiet and small and overwhelmed and depressed, so that they could keep taking up space and utilize your energy and who you are, right? And then they would try to use the tricks of the trade and their mimicry that they've learned from watching how your mannerisms and all of this. They would use that to go directly in your face and try to get the person that you want. Okay? Did I say Taurus? They could have Taurus placements, they could have Leo placements, but yes. So don't allow them that power. Is for them, it really cuts off their magic when you're just like, no, you don't get to have this energy of mine. You don't get to act like this is who you are. I reclaim myself. I'm going to believe in myself. So here we're talking about magically influenced depression. Of course, please take all other measures and care for your mental health, your emotional health, but this is someone being strongly influenced or taken advantage of by this person, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and do option 2, which was the big clump of amethyst. You laugh in the face of enemies, ha 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 ha, on your Lion King, right? So I'm not worried at all. Bossing up. 22 and 33, and you have a broom. Sweep them up. Good, good, good. All right. Yeah, I'm just jamming out with this music back here. So, it is Hinekefa by Eden Rachel. It's in Amharic, which is an Ethiopian language, and Hebrew. But it's getting ready to switch up to cool like that. Rebirth is slick. Okay, here we go. Amethyst cluster, please let us know. Calling in their good spirit through in a good way with all honesty, accuracy, and clarity. Who is trying to put magic on them? What is it about? We have ritual. Okay, straight up ritual, invocation. There could have been multiple people involved. It could have been a whole thing. This feels like Western magic, like European magic. We straight up have tarot cards. This could be a tarot reader, like someone who they read cards. Okay, and we have Ostara incubation. All right. This could be someone who, this could be something that's like so old. Like this person has been jealous and all of this for a long time. This could be somebody who maybe they were, they felt less significant than you in spiritual circles or something. And now all these years later when they're like, oh, it's trending and I finally have a following, now they want to come back and like try to do something to you or like come back with some old magic or something. Hate someone officially. They're cutting the trees around your house. Oh no. Yeah, so this is I'm getting Aquarius vibes here. They could have 8th house placements, 11th house placements. Let's see. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that. I don't think we need more of that. I think we need to pull from this other deck. This person feels more logical, so-called. Like they think they're kind of a hard ass. They're like a cynic. They probably actually thumb their nose at a lot of the spiritual practices they do. They could be somebody who is like, no, you can't. Oh, psychic gifts aren't, like they may kind of believe that psychic gifts aren't real, or like, oh, you can't use, you can't read about pregnancy for tarot cards. They just remind me of people I know, like in the tarot community and stuff, who would like, no, this is just a logical, you know, test that we're doing. Basically, it's just a guided insight psychologically using the cards or whatever. But then they want to dabble and have the power of magic, but they don't want people to believe that they can actually have gifts and stuff. It's kind of this person's energy. Okay, sorry, I'm trying, my chat's disconnecting. The skull, yeah, they're very cerebral, but they love to be on someone's head. Like, I feel like naturally their energy so strong, their solar plexus, that people get headaches when they're around this person or when they interact with them on social media. See how people just like cower to them and just shrink to them, and it's not out of growth, but they can be very good at like pretending like, oh no, this was just like a community discussion, but people, I knew it, I felt it, y'all. Look at that sun there. They have an overly open solar plexus. They could have Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo energy placements, especially in their sun. They could have Pluto, Uranus on their sun, Mars on their sun. They could just almost have an overly dominant sun in their chart. Okay, so they could do head work, consciousness. Yeah, so they very much are someone who will gaslight. Like, I'm so spiritual, I'm so woke, I know what's going on, I have higher enlightenment. They could be one of those people who talks in like occult mysteries and, well, in the history of the Golden Dawn and in the Freemasonry, blah blah blah, and they like use that to make other people feel that actually have more natural gifts and are naturally open to them feel small, feel unimportant. They could even be someone who will go and study your own traditions and then make you feel like they're more connected to your people or something, because they know this and this and that. So just really really grody energy here. They could have yeah, 8th house, they could have 3rd house Gemini energy here placements. They could have 11th house. We have 4th house. The 4, I'm feeling more like emperor energy. They feel like an emperor reverse for sure. Why will my computer, sorry, I can't see the chat because my computer is just like not connecting to the internet. Let me give it a second. All right, so let's see some more about what they're trying to do. So obviously they're very involved. They're looking at the details of this. They planned this for a very very long time. They could have, you know, really consulted the cards, made sure it was the perfect transits. They could be trying to use this eclipse. Actually, that's what it is. They could be using this eclipse that's about to happen. They could have used the first one already to put something towards you. Please give us more information. Let us know any of the crystals they might have used, more information on what they're targeting and what they're trying to do, putting bad energy so that we may be proactive. We have pink halite. These people are always trying to target love. Cancer, so they could have 4th house energy. They could have a very disturbed 4th house that keeps them, they seem cut off from their emotions. They might have a lot of karma for sure, a lot of Saturn issues, Pluto issues. We have Cancer, Pisces, Earth energy. So they could have Cancer, Pisces, Taurus in their 4th house, or some kind of dominant energy with that as well. So this could be someone who has a very harsh sun, but then their moon is, I've seen this actually a lot, their moon is like earth or water, and they try to compensate for that sensitivity that they have by leaning into more harshly illogical or even abusive like expressions of certain aspects of their chart that feel more powerful to them. So this person could be trying to, yeah, they have issues with self-love. It says trying to honor the version of their self and trusting that it will make the highest good. So I think that for them, they have a delusional aspect of themselves. I don't casually say narcissist, but this is somebody whose energy is like that. Like, I don't just throw that around. I think that's, you know, a very serious thing to have someone who's really abusive, but for some of you that will fit. Okay, but at the very least, this is someone who is psychologically abusive, spiritually abusive, a gaslighter, spiritual bypasser kind of person, but in a very like civil, I know it all, you know, I hold the mysteries, Hierophant, Emperor kind of vibe. We have hematite, so yeah, Gemini, Saturn, Aries, Aquarius, same signs. Magnetism that is sky high this person has, absorbs negative emotions, creates strong energetic boundaries, authoritarian force. Okay, releases self-imposed limitations. Yes, it's like they, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of people in strict religions who they don't know how to be a good person without like a lot of control and rules on them, and so they want everyone else to have extreme like vicious rules and have to live these very strict, austere lives, not out of, you know, that it's what felt good for their spirits and they wanted to sacrifice or whatever, but because like out of doom and shame and control and like bullying, and so that they can have power. And really behind that all is, if they had, you know, riches and love and all this kind of stuff, they wouldn't be a good person. They would just be greedy. They would be jealous. They would, you know, they're not actually so far in their consciousness as they want everyone to think that they are. So that's this person. So for them, they try to assert their authority. It really bothers them. Rainbow aura, all signs Mars. Yeah, so their Mars sign, it could be any of the signs. It's almost kind of like Aquarian though, where it feels like it can mimic other signs, or even Piscean. But I feel like for them, they hate to see other people shine. They hate to see like, why are you not following the rules? Like, why do I not have control over you? Why are you just this little magical child? So you could have literally done nothing whatsoever to raise this person's ire. And they are just like very like traditional colonistic toxic masculine energy. But they could be any gender, because some of the people I'm thinking of that hold this energy that I ran into in the spiritual community are you know, cisgender female. So yeah, Aquarius Venus, generosity, flow, security. This person could use, again, talk as if they do humanitarian things now that it's trendy, or that they can get power from it. They could pretend to do things to like draw the community together. They can have Libra energy as well. Oh my gosh, authority figures. Facing issues with authority figures, especially father or authority figures in your life. Resistance, blocking, survival. So yeah, this person wants you to have to come to them for power and advice. They want to have control. Otherwise, they don't want you to thrive. They want you to shrink small. We have Ethiopian opal. So this person, again, there could be some kind of things about, you know, cultural differences or whatever, and them trying. Yes, we have Mercury, Sag, and Virgo. I knew it. The axis of appropriation of knowledge. This person, and Virgo is that strict religious, like masochistic, you know, whip yourself or follow my law. So this person could want you to, this could be someone who would be like a missionary. This could, so there's the one side for the example of someone who's in the spiritual community. The other side could be somebody who comes in, appropriates some of the spiritual concepts for power, and then tries to colonize their own religion on top of that. And like, you know what I mean? Like that mixture. Very Catholic. That's the perfect example. The Hierophant, like how the Pope does that. That's why he's the Hierophant. Like he starts his own kind of stuff and imposes it on everyone, but behind that he has the mysteries of all the peoples that he's like murdered and stole it from. So yeah, this person has like, they seem like, oh whatever, like let's just, you know, it almost, you might want to almost disregard this person because they're just so yuck, and you're like, oh, they're just a jerk. But their energy and their focus is extreme. They could also have Capricorn. I don't know if I said that. They don't forget. You could have known, you could have known this person when you were pregnant too, and they could have been very jealous of you, like having another life force that you were caring about instead of like focusing on them and their rules. Yeah, this could have been someone, if you were raised very strictly religious when you were younger, that had like baptized you or had whatever those traditions were, and they haven't forgotten that. Like they're still obsessive. They're still feeling like you need to come back to the fold kind of energy. So yeah. We have black tourmaline here, grounding and protection, detox. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. Yes, so for some of you, they could have been a Capricorn, but we need to detox from them. So let's get some advice. You were pregnant when she came around. Okay, let me get this song back on. Okay. Just need a little something in the background. Okay, so what's something to help us with this situation for group 2 to continue removing this magic, this bad magic from them? We have change, stand still. Okay, so for a big thing for you, it tried to slow down your life and your decisions. Purification. Stepping into that joy, reclaiming your solar plexus energy, right? Your sense of self, your self-center, and knowing that you don't owe anything to these old traditions, or like basically bloom out loud in their face, right? You don't owe anything to this old way of being, and taking action helps almost kind of stop this immobilization that this person tries. See how they try to throw, they try to like confound you, they try to throw this cloud of confusion around you. They try to make you afraid. This is like Oshun for me. So they try to make you afraid of like good spirits, of spirits that would bless you, of connecting to real truth, right? This is like in the swamp. They try to make you afraid to like escape the BS, and to just, you know, we have horses here, and hot air balloons, which are good things. So taking action on areas that you've been very afraid, you will know what they are, because this is going to be whatever has been your consistent issue since you knew this person, right? So if it was, oh, you have to be poor, was, you know, what they told you in their belief system, or oh, you have to initiate our way, you can't go and do it this way, or oh, you can't do protection magic because of threefold law, or whatever, right? So whatever that wall was that they kept you like just looping, and your energy knew that's not right, that's not right, I need to release myself, I should be able to be abundant, I should be able to know the higher mysteries, I should be able to protect myself energetically, that kind of thing. That's where it's saying change that now. Instead of going in the loop, slip into that infinity symbol, connect back to, like supersede the Hierophant. Be that magician that says, I claim my free will, I'm as above, so below. Like, F you, Hierophant. Like, who do you think you were? Coming here trying to colonize my land, okay? That will really, really help you in this process. If you have spiritual rituals or deities that are connected to sunflowers or peaches, swamp energies, we have horses here. There's so many different rites, rituals, traditions, but look to your peoples and see. There could be something with sky magic here. With moss, we have feathers, okay? Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So everybody who's like, oh, angelic this and that, higher mysteries this and that, remember that they don't have your best in mind, okay? The feather can also be, that's what they signed all those declarations of blah 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 when they stole all the lands, when they wrote all of these laws that don't serve most of the of human, you know, kind, things of that nature. So you could be seeing feathers to remind you, don't trust everybody spiritually. Put them through the fire and make sure. This says passionate love or hate, strong emotion. So cipher through. This person could have tried to program you energetically to be repulsed by what is good, right? And strict religion is really good at doing that, where they make you, like, for instance, you're just terrified of your own psychic gifts. You're like, oh my God, it feels bad. Really, it just feels unfamiliar, but they've told you, oh no, that feeling is evil. That's what it is, to control you so that you never again superseded the Hierophant, right? So this person will hit these triggers in you, these and they thought they could prey on them, but you were stronger than that. So they've been trying to put magic on you to control you and make you bend to them, bow to me, okay? And again, they wanted all of your protection, they wanted this raw energy. You went and maybe some of you, yes, like you said, had a child instead. You're creating your life, you're going to school, you're creating your business, and they want your creation energy. They want you to bow down, because what do a lot of toxic religions do is their peoples might not thrive. The people who are the leaders, the Hierophant, are thriving in jewels, all this kind of stuff, because they use, oh, this song that just came on, not for sale. This is my land, not for sale. Yes. So this person, they want all of that, like your sacral chakra energy. They need it to thrive, right? You only call me when you need something. Y'all listen to the song. Student archives. Okay, unsuccessful plans. Oh, we do have here, it could be a fair woman. So this could be someone with light hair, light skin. Dealing with relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, and you might have broken this connection too. This could be a fire sign or an air sign. So they could have both, like Libra. Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. They could have like Sun, Moon in those or something. There's also, there could be Capricorn, Mountain, major challenge to overcome. All right. Look, you could have brought them to the table. You could have worked hard for these people. You could have tried to be compassionate with them. All this kind of energy. We also have a younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Maybe this was someone who was older who dated someone younger. Or maybe it was a younger man who always had the influence of an older woman around them or of a woman around them. But we have triumph over troubles, the freeing of the ego here. This is friends that are around you, beautiful energy. This air energy, I think, helps, like I said, sky magic. So it says stepping over into a new experience. Allow this change to happen. If you've been holding back on your initiation, if you haven't been going in your full moment, dive into your gifts. Some of you, it's moving out of that location. It's totally breaking free from these people who have been doing these things. Maybe you're still connected to that school, or again, that religion or that family, you know, that family cell or whatever. So going into change, it will be part of the ceremony itself, like walking out of a bubble, walking out of an aura that they've been trying to hold you with, you know, where they're like, no, don't leave, right? I remember when I was younger in strict religion in the Midwest, they would always villainize like California and all these places. Oh, it's all evil. Because why? Because you go there, you get woke, you find out that not everyone is just boiling prejudice and hate, right? But there's so many different kinds of people and experiences to be had. So that helps you break through this illusion from this person, okay? We're still in group 2, y'all, with the general reads. Hey. Ooh, you hear what she says? Stay out of my path, stay out of my flight path. I told you there's something about the air. This person wants you to have a glass ceiling. Hierophant. Yeah, she said this is for y'all, group 2. Not for sale. Again, it's not, N-O-N-T, like slang. Not for sale, basically, but it's not for sale. By Student Archives. Okay. How y'all doing? Right? You're exactly right. Warriors are naturally targets. Hey, everybody. Belly dancing. Hey, Mary. Hey, Michaela. Who else have I missed? Kimmy, you sent in. I have to give you. Oh, you have a rabbit too. Oh, my bunnies. Okay, so just any last message for group 2, because I didn't pull tarot. I have a song in the background because I just turned off the monetization. I don't know why I always have the monetization on for tarot, because or for lives, because I always like delete them before they're done processing afterwards anyway. So this way I can just play what I want in the background. All right, any other information, advice, encouragement, insight for group 2? Let's see, 7 of Wands reverse, Queen of Swords reverse. Let's see, 9 of Wands reverse. Yeah, so this person, again, very strong Libra energy, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn vibes here. It's just saying they're not going to win. They already were feeling like, you know, loser kind of energy anyways. 2 of Swords. If this person's gave you clothes or something, ooh, look, she's stitching here the outfit, and then it's suspending him in the hangman, and look at all those spirits around. Get rid of that, okay? Yeah, this could be somebody who try to give you clothes, act like they're going to dress you up, give you cosmetics or something. They put some juju on that, so get rid of that, okay? Yeah, but you are going to get out of this trauma that they're trying to keep you in, and you're going to get out of this time. And you know what? A lot that's been going on this year too, that they think they can take credit for in your life, was literally just 2020. Like 2020 was crazy. And so the fact that people who have, you know, think they know about magic sit there and take credit for stuff that doesn't even, like, it wasn't even them, it was just life. Ugh, I hate that, y'all. I hate that so much. Like, actually, no, it was life, but go ahead and feel like you're big bad magical. So yeah, don't feel like everything that happened was this person. You know, this year was more powerful than them, and I feel like they're going to be having their own karma handed to them, for sure. All right, and I do see love coming in for you guys, group 2, 2 of Cups. Yay! Especially if you are a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So let's go ahead for group 3, last one for our general read. We have the Mahogany Obsidian. Obsidian's an excellent destroyer of toxic energy, you know, bad juju, hexes, curses, grief, depression. So let's go ahead and see who has been doing this. This reading is when you know someone, you can feel it. You know someone's been putting some bad stuff on you. You've had dreams. We're trusting our intuition. I trust you guys. You should trust yourself. You know when someone is doing something. Now, it's okay if we're in sometimes where we don't know or we need to check in, get a reading. But this is when it's like, nah, I know this person is. I know they are. They're just everywhere. They're just, okay. Calling in the good spirit crew of those who chose group 3. They could be trying to block finances. We're going to put that back in since I haven't called in yet. Calling in the good spirit crew and ancestors and guides here for those who chose group 3, Mahogany Obsidian. Please let us know what this person has done magically to try to block them. Bad magic. Okay, you might have related to both options because we're getting things from 1 and 2. Yeah, ooh, this is straight up fertility. Oh no, y'all should see the video I just posted. I do not play with that. This person could try to block your fertility. All right, so not just sex life, but actually try to block you from getting pregnant. Yeah, we have summer here with the sunflowers and the energy of like children. This could be a Taurus, a Leo, a Cancer, a Virgo. Yeah, and these are coming out reversed too. So they could obviously be showing the negative sides of this energy here. Yeah, this could be someone who pretends that we have the Wiccan read came out, which is, I just use it for ethos, like a written law, because I don't subscribe to this read because it's a religion, a witchy religion. But this could be somebody who says that they have a certain amount of ethics, like that they wouldn't do, oh no, I don't do magic or this and that, but they do. And they're very, they're someone who pretends not to do magic because it's so bad or whatever, or they pretend like, oh, I don't do black magic or whatever. They're one of those that has all the stigmas and the derogatory terms and stuff, but then they actually do worse stuff than other people. Okay, let's see some more about this person. Let's get some zodiac signs. See if we can get why this person's hanging around, who they are, why they're doing this. We have Moonstone, so it's very set on pregnancy stuff. If you've had, a battle of the pregnancies kind of thing with someone, that could be it. Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, and also moon energy. So their moon could be in Cancer, Libra, Scorpio, or they can be in Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Taurus. We have Sagittarius, Saturn, Scorpio energy here, Onyx. They could be Year of the Ox. They could definitely be a Taurus. The Inner Commander, Dispelling Loneliness. So this could be somebody too that this could be someone, especially on the Taurus, if they're a Taurus, this could be somebody who you ended up having a child by someone they wanted to have a child by. We have Capricorn and Scorpio too, so any of these signs. Or they feel like maybe the person they're interested in is very, very interested in you, and maybe they've even heard them mention like, oh, that's who I want to have my kids with, that's who I want to get with or whatever. And so now they're like, jealous rage kind of energy. Even if you're young, like, people could just be doing stuff. Y'all gotta watch out. People are so jealous, and some people have no qualms going against children, things that will last a lifetime when you're talking about someone's fertility, or could potentially throw off their track for a long time. So yeah, this person, you might have spoken to them before. Okay, I don't think this is someone you haven't spoken with, because it says communication is key. Definitely sending the message. It's talking about the throat and the third eye chakra. So I feel like you've probably had a face-to-face or heart-to-heart, it says heart chakra, with this person. Yeah, okay. But this is somebody who, fertility, again, fertility, abundance, growth, Cancer and Venus. This person has to be like a Taurus, Cancer, one of these summer signs, or a Scorpio, Capricorn. Probably a mixture of those signs. So yeah, this is someone who is very threatened that you like their person, and was just like, how can I put something on you so that you can't You can't get them, you can't affect them, or if you get them, you can't like trap them, or they can't trap you. They might have even put something on the other person too. Like they might have and the song coming on is Fruit by Abra, which is about, yes, it's about your genital area, right? The fruit, eggplants and peaches and all that. Let's see more information. Okay, everything just wants to come out. I feel like you have long history with this person. We have scales and fan. This could definitely be Libra. Again, I'm getting Taurus energy. Keep your life in balance, romance, celebration, and party. They could have even been engaged to this person. A wish is granted. So maybe for some of you, they did. You might not even been interested. You're like, fine, go on, get married, get engaged. I don't care. But this person thought, no, you have the potential. Maybe they knew you were on their person's island. You know how people do that? Like they know that you're someone their partner would want to be with, and so they're just like putting stuff on you. They're just jealous. They think about it. The moon. Look, it's a full moon. They start feeling jealous. They come and do something to you. It's day of Venus. Let me throw. Look, club you. They could have some Aries in their chart. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Okay? But I told you that box. Okay? You got a box. You will receive a gift. I'm in your head like every day. You deny yourself and then you say my name and I can't take it, is what she says in the song Fruit by Abra. So they might have an Abra is abracadabra, right? I create Abra, fertility. So this person could have heard even in the sleep their partner say your name, or when they were maybe inebriated or something, or when they were literally in the intimate act, this person could have said your name, or they could have ended up having a discussion and them say, yeah, they're one of the people I want to get with or something. And so this person is like, they've dressed up, they've done everything they can, and it's like they can't beat you out of them, and so they try to do something to this person to tip the scales in their favor. We got the Rose, could be Libra, Taurus again. Romance is in the air. All right, needle and thread. It says, so your wish will be granted. So they're like, if I keep manifesting, if I keep doing this, I'll get my way. I'll get what I want. And they might have got it for a while. Sorrow over a loss, but I do get the feeling for a lot of you, they ended up losing this person, even if you weren't involved and you left the situation alone, or they're very unhappy in the connection if they did get this person, and this person still we dropped one way down there, still has you on their mind, which I knew it. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. So they felt like they were valid because, you know, this was their person. They say it, so it's so kind of thing. You said this is my pile too. Okay, we did crystals, we did those. All right, so what can you do to help with this energy? Ooh. Y'all, I think most of y'all will know what to do to handle this person. They're very stubborn. This does definitely feel like a Taurus or a Taurus moon or rising. They probably have to have some kind of Taurus or second house. Okay, what can group 3 do? You know what? Stop. Why is Spirit trying to play? What? They said seduction. You could do seduction. This could have been your soulmate for some of you. And maybe you were just shy because it said Cancer and Pisces and stuff. That's how we are. I know like young Cancers and Pisces, we don't compete. And if someone comes in and just bullies us for someone that we have a connection with, we can just let them do that sometimes. Cancers usually catch on quicker, and then they're ferocious to compete with. But this is seduction. It says, hear the roaring flames. Maybe this is a fire sign y'all were competing over. With a masterful trance that calls upon the heaving chest. Ooh, give in to its alluring grip. If you please, it says, all caps, but heed my warning of the claws that draw blood without mercy. So they're saying, I mean, this connection with this person, they could be Capricorn, they could be a Cancer, Scorpio, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. So they're saying, no, you weren't wrong in like you and this person's connection and attraction and stuff, but beware, this person will draw blood, okay? Literally, maybe they're a nurse. We got needles and thread too. So be aware of that. Reflection. See how you want to make your moves in this. Be wary of things you believe to see with eyes wide shut, for they are mirrors of the mad and truths only to be spoken with a bleeding tongue. So this person does not want to admit it. You hear the song? What is she saying? No, 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 no. This person does not want to see the truth of that they are the third party in the situation, basically, whether they ended up trying to run off and marry him or whatever. Again, we have this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Yeah, so you connecting to your nature spirits, you doing your natural, like this is almost like go dance in the woods naked. They're afraid of the sex goddess in you, the sex deity in you. Shoot, let them have it. Open up, reclaim your sacral chakra, break it open. Go out there and do your little sensual magics. You know what to do. There's a lot. These are all crowned with antlers, so you guys are very spiritual in things. Reclaim this space of yourself. Reclaim, yeah. This could be doing nature for those of you, because for instance, I know some, which has worked when people have had infertility. There are certain things that you go out in nature and you can do with the moon, with the trees, and it will help, you know, uncross those blockages. So connect with how you connect with nature spirits and things of that nature. Okay. And also you might you might just do your own sensual magic with this other person to free them too, because I think that they've been blocked. We have Reflex coming on now by St. John, where he says we have only real real folks around here. I'm gonna have to skip this one though, because I don't know if some people like it. Let's see any other messages. We have Five of Cups reverse. I feel like, yeah, I feel like literally Six of Cups reverse. This was your soulmate. It really was, the Hermit. And some of you might have stayed single for a long time. You might have felt like, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you were young, and so you felt like, oh no, like I don't want them to make me out to be the whore in this situation or whatever. Like I don't want people to think I'm bad or something. So, but you felt that disconnection, you felt that emptiness, that this was supposed to be our connection. Like what the heck happened, right? And now since they run off and maybe they got married or they dated or something, then it made you look like you were the outside one, you know what I mean? But really that's not how it originally was. Okay, Knight of Wands reverse. And I think that this person, they definitely have magic on this other person too. And this person's been running around like a confused Knight of Wands reverse, probably dating a lot of people, trying to figure out, probably very similar to this person who put the magic on them, because they keep trying to escape the spell. Look at it, it's like a werewolf who can't, the moon won't stop being full, like they can't come out of it. See how the candle is in his hand, and then look at how the cat's watching, like haha, I got you, dog. So yeah, this is definitely still on them. They said it will break it if you sleep with this person. So depending on, I don't know your dynamics. I don't know your life, I just read it. But that could be something, especially if they're a fire sign. Fire signs are very passionate that way. We have Leo, Aries, Sag. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your other card. One more card set. Let me just grab it. Ooh, we have forgiveness. So because of all of this interference, you could be very upset about how this soulmate acted. You could be very hurt. We have trust. They could too as well. You know, I said I don't preach forgiveness. Forgiveness for me, that word, that vibration of what we said as true forgiveness is for loving, safe connections. I'm not talking about when we have to release. I'm not talking about justice getting. I would never push forgiveness on someone who was violent and abusive in the way that people program us to forgive, right? Oh, just let it all go. Just start over. Just pretend it never happened. But when you love someone and you're in a safe connection and healing, I think that term of forgiveness has to apply if we're going to heal this situation with them. So forgiving that person and yourself for whatever you know, did or didn't happen will release a lot of the power of this connection. It runs off of that kind of anger, that third-party triangulation, that fear, that frustration. Trust that you guys will find each other again, even if some of you are far away from each other, and it could just be energetically. Again, you might not want to be with this person, and for some of you, you weren't interested like that, but there was some kind of friendship or connection, maybe even a business connection that was supposed to happen, and at least there can be a release of that energy and a learning of the lessons, so that that energy is peaceful between you guys and you can be empowered in this situation. But some of y'all, you got some freaking phenomenal chemistry, and again, they knew from the beginning that you were supposed to have this person's child. You might have had a child with this person a long time ago. This looks like an ultrasound when I just glanced down. Doesn't that look like an ultrasound right there? You would have had a child a long time ago by this person if they hadn't have stepped in. Ooh, Nipsey. This is my song, Ocean Views. So this person could have been, maybe y'all will meet back on the ocean. Maybe they live over there. They could have been trying to work because they didn't know what to do with the spell. They couldn't get back to you. It kept keeping them from getting back to you. So they could have just focused on working their way up in their life while they just kind of spun in this spell going on. All right, so hopefully that gave you guys some insight into you know what these people are doing, thinking they're doing, trying, and you know give you some tools so you don't have to be afraid. Okay, y'all. We got, oh hey, it's Anissa. I'm gonna pop out. You'll be back. How's everyone doing? I'm just suffering. Yeah, if it's one where they opened up to that person while y'all were already together, I don't know what to tell you. That's a slightly different storyline, and I would be mad too. That was a stupid decision. Stupid decision. All right, waterfall reading.